Relation of the Honorable Sonya A. Morris, Judge, East Chicago City Court, versus Gilda Orange et al., 45 CO1, 1302 PL12. We're here for status today.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The record shows that my name is John Schmall, and I represent Judge Morris.
Okay.
Attorney Stephen Bauer, on behalf of all the named counsel person defendants, as well as the East Chicago Common Council.
All right. Where are we at with this discovery and all that, or anything need to be done?
Judge, I just received from John not more than 2 minutes ago a notice of a deposition, basically a 30B6, as well as a motion to produce that I have not seen until just a couple of minutes ago. I would suspect, Judge, that we're going to need a trial date, maybe early September, if that's at all possible, because we kind of need a decision before, no, I don't need to inform the judge. With the budget having been cut
Right.
in the court about $80,000, that's a little less than 10% of what the total expenditures. So we kind of need to have the matter resolved before the end of the year, when the approved budget, in truth and fact, will run out.
Have you considered any mediation?
Mr. Bauer and I have not discussed that. I certainly think it's something that could be on the table.
Bauer?
Sure.
Well, I don't know. Judge Arredono's retired now, and he's heard these before, and he's familiar with them. Have you ever considered someone like that to mediate this case?
Judge, it would probably be preferable to have somebody that's not intimately connected or tied with East Chicago, if I might suggest.
How is he intimately connected with East Chicago?
Well, we've got a courtroom in the East Chicago named and dedicated to him.
Well, all right. If that's, I can't force you to mediate with someone, but you also want someone who's familiar with budgets and city councils and things of
Judge,
that
I haven't
nature
given
too.
this any thought, but I would suggest I put forth the name of Bill Satterley, for besides being an experienced litigator in Northwest Indiana, Mr. Satterley also set for 4 days on a mandate case out of South Bend involving the juvenile court, and had to deal with many of the types of issues that we've got here, as to just the amount that's necessary in order to the court.
Well, I'll let you two decide that, I guess.
I know Mr. Satterley, and I have a lot of respect for him. Can I make a suggestion to Your Honor? Let me talk to Judge Morris and see if she, find out what her feelings are about an appropriate mediator, and if the court has. I know I can get a hold of her today because she's not on the bench today, and maybe we could have a telephonic status conference early next week with Mr. Bauer, you and I, to iron out the mediator part of it.
I won't be here next week.
And Judge, I won't either.
Following week, you can.
I've got some problems on that week also. On Tuesday the 16th, my wife will be at UIC for a second major eye operation in the last 6 months. And I'm probably not going to be available for at least 2 to 3 days. Judge, if the court would simply want to name a panel, we can go that way.
I could do
That way it's off the dead center, Your Honor. I tell the court what to do, but
All right. I'll name a panel of mediators, and it's just that would be, I don't know how many of our mediators are familiar with these kinds of issues involved in this particular matter that are out there. They're probably very limited.
You have, just as a matter of suggestion, the former magistrate here, Mr. McDevitt's been mediating a lot of cases, I know, and Judge Dewan's with him.
Judge Dewan?
what Judge Dewan said on the Harkin case out of Hammond, for the record, the court's smiling. Judge, may I suggest that you put him on the panel? Mr. Small and I have the same kinds of, difficulties. We represent elected officials, which the court is also, and at least he's only got one. Judge, I got 9.
All right.
And so
I'll just appoint a panel.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, Your Honor.
And then you can talk it over with your clients. All right, we need you still want a discovery cutoff and a trial date?
Judge, I think that'd be a good idea.
All right, get Nikki out of here.
How far off?
Well, they want to do it before what?
If we don't, I'm sorry, Your Honor, if we don't do it before October 1st, my October, I've got 2 jury trials in October. So if we don't do it before October 1st, we're going to have to wait until November for my schedule, because I think both cases are going.
Okay. So, late September.
Late September would be fine, Your Honor.
All right. Cut off discovery in 30 days? Is that enough time? Are you able to get your discovery done?
That'll give us
sometime in August?
Maybe 3 weeks before the trial if we do it at the end of December.
Okay.
Or, excuse me, at the end of September.
How much time we need for a trial? Bauer, what do you think? How many witnesses?
Well, I'm looking at 3 or 4. And all reality, that's probably, given cross-examination, we're probably looking at a day there.
2 days?
I think 2 days should do it, Your Honor.
2 days in late September?
Perfect, Your Honor.
September 25 and 26, that's a Monday and Tuesday. I'm sorry, it's a Wednesday and Thursday.
Yes, it is. That would be fine, Judge.
Mr. Small?
It's fine.
All right, so cut off discovery 3 weeks before that date, which would be...
That'd be September 4th, Judge.
Okay, the discovery cut off September 4th. Let's set it for a final pre-trial. Do I have the 13th open, Nikki?
Yes, sir.
Set it for a final pre-trial on the 13th, 10 a.m.,
What time do you want to do it, Your Honor?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
Okay. All right, anything else?
I believe that's all, Your Honor.
All right, I'll get your panel out right away and hope you can get it mediated. Who wants to prepare a pretrial order?
I can do that. I've got a secretary, Mr. Bowers. He's cook, bottle washer, and secretary.
Okay. All right. You have pretrial order due on that, maybe the 13th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.